everyone, welcome to Pots, Pans, and Pioneers. Today I'm going to be making chicken taco soup, or just plain old taco soup. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started. In this pot I've got a clump of frozen celery, and I'm going to pour in, looks like this is about 32 ounces of organic chicken broth, and Swanson now makes organics, so we're going to pour in chicken broth. This is GMO free as well. Alright, then I'm going to add probably a teaspoon of minced garlic. I'm going to use some of my, onions and peppers that I've already canned up. They're already been caramelized, and I'm going to use the fresh onions in here, and there's also bell pepper in here as well. A couple of teaspoons of that, and then I just pop this in the refrigerator. I think I have the video up already of me caramelizing canned onions, but if I don't, just leave it in the comments you can't find it and I'll send you the link. And to this we're going to pull the heat all the way up. I have it on like a medium high because I want to get it going. And we're going to sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of black pepper. We're going to add a pinch of kosher salt. Epsom. I have Epsom salt on my mind. Okay. And we're going to add a little bit of Cajun seasoning, because I add it to everything. I don't know why. And then to this, we're going to add a tablespoon of cumin. You know, taco soup is so yummy. I use the same recipe with beef or chicken. Today we're going to do chicken, but this just works for any kind of protein you want to add to it. And even if you're a vegetarian, you don't like meat, this taco soup is awesome. A tablespoon of cumin, and I get mine organic from the store. And then we're going to need chili powder, and just gonna go ahead and add like a tablespoon of that while this is heating up. Your spices will really blend in well when your broth is cold, so it's not quite heated up yet. So we're going to stir this around. And I'm going to add about, I have a rotisserie chicken. Now you can do this with raw chicken and cook it all day, or 4 hours, 5 hours if you want to. This is a quick supper, so I already have my rotisserie chicken, and it's plain. There's been no seasoning on it, and I have about a half a pound or a pound left, and I'm just going to add it to this soup. Alright. And this is, it's been in the refrigerator since yesterday, and so it's mostly breast meat. There is some dark meat in here, and there's a little bit of the chicken skin. I usually take as much skin of it as I can off, but we had chicken sandwiches last night, and tonight I'm just taking the leftovers and making the chicken soup. And then we're going to add a can of a 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes. Now I'm using GMO organic free. They're just diced tomatoes, and I'm just going to add the whole can with the juice. You can run the juice off if you want, because there's a lot of broth in here, but I like that the tomatoes have been sitting in this juice and really, you know, packing the flavor, so I'm going to leave the juice on. Okay, so you got your chicken in there. And now to our taco soup, we're going to add 1.5 cups of corn. So let's put that in there. One. And just a half. I don't know why I put a whole cup. That's about a half. And this is just frozen organic corn. The little niblet with no sauce on them. They're just plain organic corn. Okay, and then we're going to stir this around and, you know, make sure it's all incorporated. We're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of oregano. So let me get a little bit of oregano. 1/4 teaspoon is, you know, never a lot. And then our last, I think our last ingredient, this also calls for 3/4 teaspoon of paprika. I like to use fresh paprika. I don't have any fresh paprika on me, so I'm not going to add that, but that's something that you could do. You could also substitute that for turmeric. And turmeric is awesome because it's an anti-inflammatory for the stomach, and it's super, super good for you. So you could add that if you wanted. We're also going to be adding a 14-ounce can of pinto beans. So I know this pot is getting full. I should have maybe put it in a bigger one, but anything that I have left over, I'm going to probably can. I'm just going to add those in. You could use black beans as well, or you could use both, whichever you prefer. Black beans are super healthy for you too. So if you choose black beans, just know you're putting a healthy bean in there. So as you can see, we've got our chicken, tomatoes, we've got our chili powder, we've got our cumin in here, salt, pepper, Cajun seasoning. Oh my God, this is already smelling so yummy. One thing I love about Mexican food, it's like the same 3 ingredients, you just keep repeating into different things. So really, really, really already know this is going to be an awesome soup. Okay, so I will come back once the soup is heated through. I'm going to let it cook for about 45 minutes just to get all the flavors together. And when we come back, we'll dish it up. Okay, our chicken taco soup is ready, and I'm going to dish it up. I've already tasted a little bit of it, and it's so yummy. So I hope you've enjoyed this recipe, and I'll put a copy of this recipe on potspansandpioneers.com, and I hope you'll join us next time. Everybody have a blessed day.